Yeah. So what? It's your boy, Bits and Bobs.
It's your boy Beeks.
Yes, people, it's prime time in the building.
Welcome, people, to the wrap up. How are we doing? Happy New Year. Listen, people, it is 2021, the fourth day of 2021. We've had some mixed views today. We've had a national lockdown and we've had a national meltdown. Where do we start? First of all, disclaimer. Listen, people, lockdown again. So, as Beeks tweeted, check in on your loved ones. Make sure you stay in contact. Use any technology you can. The Zoom, flipping StreamYard, whatever. Just make sure you stay in contact. Yeah, anyway, the next meltdown.
Hey, you know what's so mad? Yeah? You know what's so mad? I came on here thinking, raw, alright, cool, say less, we're gonna get on to Prime. Little did I know. Pinking up.
Yo, Beach man, run with it, bro. Take the lead, man. Southampton 1, Liverpool 0. What we saying?
Fam, all time. I just want to give a big shout out to a man like Hasselhoff, innit? Do you get me? Ralph, man, what was it? Ralph Hasselhoff, whatever you want to call my man's name. I don't even know. Hasselhooten. That's what you call my man, isn't it? Man was on his knees, bruv, crying to say, fam, I've finally done it, G. I finally beat Jurgen Klopp. That was such a performance from Southampton, The defense, everything, bruv. Man like Forster, he come in, because obviously McCarthy had got COVID, stepped in and said, don't worry, guys, we're going to keep a clean sheet. And boy, did they keep a clean sheet. Liverpool, bruv, I don't even know where to start. They've been so bad as of late, bruv, especially on the road. Now, I know they slapped Palace 7. They gave Palace 7. But, bro, this is just too much now, man. What the fuck is going on with Liverpool, bro? And on top of that, all this one shot on target business, how is that running, G, bruv? Like, this is Liverpool. You man are the champions. If I'm being real, yeah, let me get out of my system. If I'm being real, these man need a real centre back, bruv, because you can't be having Henderson finish at centre back. The Nat Phillips guy ain't cutting it, rude boy, bruv. That ain't gonna run, G. Do you get me? Man like Mane and Robbo. Them man are just doing the dirty work. I don't even know what Salah and Firmino and them man are saying, bro. It's a mess right now at Liverpool, G. You understand what I'm saying, bro?
Kojo, hold tight, Kojo.
Bro, Trent, I didn't even get onto Trent. You know why? The afro there is a bit crazy because man needs a trim or something because I feel like his hair just fermented with jargon, bro. I don't know what's going on with Trent right now, bro.
Shout out Ahmed. Listen, if you're just in the cut, please make sure you smash a like, share the video. We're gonna analyze the games, but obviously right now we're analyzing the miracle that you call Hasselhoff or Hasselhuttenhoff, whatever. But my guy beat Jurgen Klopp. Listen, I said it. Remember when I was saying it? I was saying, look, Liverpool are gonna struggle to defend the league. I think they've been found out. I said on the terrace, I said, look, it's all right to win a league, but you need to defend it, They've not been chased now, yeah? What, you telling me? 2021, yeah? So we win our next league game, we go 3 points clear. We can even draw when we play them and still be 3 points clear. Do you know what I mean? Beach, remember that thing when Fergie's saying, win the rest of your games, you win the league?
I hear that, bro, but we got a long way, man. We got
obviously,
a long way.
Yeah. Obviously,
look, bro, I respect your optimism. Bro. Do you get me? Because I wish I had that type of optimism. Do you understand? I'm just hoping and praying that we can get something out of this game because history speaks for itself. Since Fergie left, when we come to playing these type of teams like your Burnies and whatnot, we don't tend to get the job done. But this is our opportunity now. Now I've seen for the past few games the likes of Wolves and Aston Villa. If that on paper, I wouldn't be confident. But we went there, we got 6 points out of them games. Yeah, what I'm saying. So this Burnley, this January the 17th, people think the Liverpool game is bigger. This Burnley game is huge for us, bro. If we can get the 3 points there and go Anfield and get a point, Who's to say that we can't be in this team, man? You understand what I'm saying? This is a crazy moment at the moment, man. Liverpool did not want to be in this position. They're in this position. And it's not just us, man. Let's be real. We still got the likes of Spurs who are behind us. And Leicester, you get me? The pressure's on, G. The pressure's on Man United. Not only Liverpool, but it's on Man United as well.
100%, Beeks. 100%. Because we need to win. Obviously, we need to take one game at a time. 100%. But will I celebrate our rivals losing? 100%. I'm going to pour a Henny and Coke before I go to bed tonight. Do you know what I mean? Just seriously. James Prowse and friends. Oi, Danny Ings. I salute you, bro. But the thing is, we need to talk about Liverpool, man. Like, obviously, we salute Southampton. Well done. You know, Danny Ings, what a finish. And he did mean that. But, I mean, Liverpool, bro, like, Trent, looks like they could do with a Wan-Bissaka, boy. Do you know what I mean? Like, your centre-back was, Henderson and flipping Fabinho. Them man there were telling us Thiago's coming, the saviour. Man was supposed to have a better comeback like Jesus Christ, bro. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Man was supposed to come back and resurrect everything. What's going on for them, bro?
I said like Jesus Christ, are you stupid?
Do you know what I'm saying? Yo, Prime, what's your thoughts, man? Is he there? Prime. Yo, Prime. Beeks, we'll come back to Prime and we'll come back to Prime.
We'll come back to Prime. I think
come back to Prime minute, yeah. But listen, bro, like, funny thing is, like, Thiago was supposed to come back, yeah. Thiago was coming back, resurrection and all that, you know. And I was expecting a bigger return to Undertaker, never mind Jesus Christ, but nothing from man. I felt like he struggled to keep up with the pace. Yo, do you know what I mean? Shout out, Jerry. We move in silence. Exactly.
Big up Jerry United, man. So we move in silence, true, buddy. You get me?
But they looked rattled, bro. Robertson, I'll give him his due. Man tried his best to keep whipping in crosses. But who are you whipping in crosses to, boy?
Is Klopp a fraud?
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Someone told me before the game that Klopp's a fraud.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That he's not that good tactically, which I kind of agree with.
I just think myself, man, you know, I remember someone that we all know and we hold very dear to our hearts saying us that you can't go from winning the Champions League, then winning the league to just dropping off. It's not going to happen. That person was so confident that they weren't going to fall off and they were going to win the league. I was just there like, Is he a fraud? I would say he's a fraud because that'll be reactionary. However, what I will say is that you only bought Jota and Thiago and everyone thought, boom, hindsight, you can't see injuries. But you playing Jordan Henderson and Fabinho at centre-back. What? You think Danny Ings isn't going to get any change off that? Come on. Beeks, make sense of it, man. Liverpool's why not, bro? Make sense of it.
Bro, I hear you. I hear what everyone's saying, yeah. But you know, obviously injuries is a killer, man. Do you get me? I've got to play it cool out here. Do you get me? Injuries are a killer, G. Do you understand? And you know what, bruv, it's easy to say all of this crud now, but at the beginning when Liverpool were making the signings of Thiago and Jota, you respect that, man, because they're the champions number one and they want to bolster their squad in order to make sure that they retain their league. You understand? It's just one of these things, bruv. It happens. And fair play, man. They're still, for me, shrewd signings because I feel like Jota is still a quality player. You know, big up Kai or man said.
Big up Kai, yeah, man.
Yo, that's for Prime though. Don't worry, we'll come to Prime later.
We'll come to Chelsea, don't you worry.
Stay tuned. And yeah, bruv, like obviously the likes of Thiago, COVID and that injury and that. I think we all know the type of player Thiago is. I think he's a quality player, and when he does kick into gear, it's going to be a problem. As of right now, he's not showing it, which is unfortunate. But again, I couldn't really give two shits because my team right now is Manchester United, and Liverpool right now, they want to see the best of Thiago. You're not probably going to see that until towards the end of the season, hopefully, and it's going to be too late for that. I really pray to God that happens. Liverpool fans, you man just keep doing what you're doing, keep smiling, showing teeth, showing faith. You know, the arse is clenching now, G. That's
the thing is, yeah, listen, let's talk about Mane, Super Mane trying to dive, trying to force it. Listen, I got a few texts saying if that was Rashford, that would be a penalty. But listen, my guy, Walker Peters, man, listen, Mane tried it, bro, and he failed. Like, Do you know the thing is, people laughed at me when I called them Cookie Crumble FC, yeah. But all I saw today was crumbs of cookies just breaking, just crumbling. Literally, I'm gonna say it with my chest. You man got touched from Southampton, yeah. Listen, who even plays for Southampton besides Danny Ings? Can you name off 5 players that play for Southampton? You man had Fabinho. You man had Captain Hindonidinho, whatever you want to call him. You had Thiago, Trent Arnold, the best right back in the league. You had Scotland's captain. Yeah, I ain't gonna slander him because I like him still. But you had the players. You had the front three. You had Bobby up front. Bro, listen, they said we weren't in a title race. We weren't in the conversation. So what are we in, bro? A flipping table race or something?
Top four. We're in top 4. And you know what, Bobs? Let me not lie to you, bro. Yeah. I believe we're big up Charlotte. Man, should have got Oscar for his diving. Charlotte, I see you, G. Don't worry. Charlotte, don't worry. We're still gonna come to Chelsea, man. Don't hold that energy, man. You just hey, we're just warming up, man. Warm up season. Sorry. Gotta come to you still. Yeah. So what I'm saying, yeah, is that we're in the top 4 race, man. This ain't no title race. Even if we go on top, I'm still gonna say top 4 race, man. Let's say we're not in no title race.
Okay, do you know what? We're in a table race, isn't it? Let's play out all the games and see who wins. Yeah, see who wins the table. Let's put it that way, because all I'm gonna say now is that Liverpool, humble yourself. Okay, Liverpool fans, humble yourself. You are making so much noise saying you're gonna dominate this. Thiago, he's gonna come in, dominate, do up Stone Cold Steve Austin in the Royal Rumble or something. Do up every team, yeah.
But Bob, did you not think that as well, man? Come on,
bro. What was I saying?
Bro. Yeah, I hear you, G. But come on, we know what Thiago brings, and I tell you what, bro. Yeah, if he was at United, G.
Listen, the funny thing is, yeah, he's not, and he's at Liverpool and he's doing nothing. That's it. What's he done? My man should have been sent off how many times today? He should have been sent off, bro. Referee was just like, Thiago, I'll humble you, innit? Because I'll allow you in it because it's you. Any other ref, trust me, any other game, he's gone, bro. The thing is, yeah, I just love it now because they all call me crazy. They said you deluded Liverpool are gonna dominate. Sonny, you think I forgot about you, young man? Hey, Sonny, LFC Sonny, yeah. Hey, I went on your show. I commented in the comments, Sonny. Come outside, bro. Let's have a chat, young man. You know what I mean? Let me chat to you real quick. You know what I mean? Let's rap. You know what I mean? Listen, the funny thing is now, yeah, Liverpool fans are going to go to bed crying because they struggled to beat Southampton. Simple as that. And
there's nothing to cry about, though.
Bro, Southampton away is not for everyone, bro. Come on, G.
Liverpool, you know what? Yeah, and Liverpool fans don't think I'm like trying to boy it. Yeah, I still think you lot are in a strong position, bro. I still feel like you guys can, do what you gotta do. At the end of the day, it is what it is. What Charlotte saying? If Southampton could beat you and West Brom draw with you, Chelsea could do some damage. You don't know your team ain't the Liverpool like last season. They got
let's segue to the Chelsea game. Let's segue to the Chelsea game.
Okay, let's go to the Chelsea game.
Let's segue Chelsea game. Charlotte, you still there? Check your Twitter DMs, Charlotte. Let's segue to the Chelsea game, man. Yeah, come on, Prime. We're gonna let you lead with this one.
Prime time.
It's prime time. Prime time.
What are we saying, Prime?
I expected a loss. I thought we'd lose 5-1.
No, you changed. You tweeted. Don't give me that. Don't try it.
After I saw the lineup, Bobs.
Yeah. To be fair.
That's the first time this season I've been gassed by our lineup. And
we were live on Beats Corner, Bobs, yeah, and we saw I was gonna come off, but the lineup came out, and I ain't never seen Prime smile from ear to ear like this, bruv. I said, Raji, what Prime? Is that you, yeah? Even I was like, Raj, you know what? That's a good lineup. I saw their goalkeeper. I saw Stefani, or whatever. I was like, Raj, who's that, brother? And bro, I was taken by storm. They came to the bridge, they pulled their pants down, and the rest was history. Prime, talk to us, brother. What happened? Pause. That did you hear that, bro? Did you hear that side? If you know about Giggs,
advert or something, you know when they go.
If you ever heard of Giggs trap, you know when Giggs goes, Gigs. That's the pain, bruv. I felt in Prime's chest. Hey, Prime, talk to us, man. Chelsea, bro.
Prime, what one, bro?
I'm no gigs because the way I be sending for Lampard right now. But it's not just him; it's our players. No one's stepping up.
Looking all Christmas wrapped. Look at that turkey.
I don't know. I still think we can get top 4. So I wouldn't sack him yet.
Okay.
I still think we can get top 4, so I wouldn't sack him yet. But end of the season, depending where we finish, he might have to go.
But wait.
The problem.
Prime, you're 9th. Like 9th.
Yeah. But mathematically, look at everyone else in the table.
I hear you, though.
Listen. Carry on, Prime.
No, it's a weird season, and look where Arsenal are. But mathematically, they're still in the race for top 4.
Prime, is that what you're doing now? Yeah, you're comparing.
No. I'm only saying how.
Is that what Chelsea are doing? A big Chelsea, a whole Chelsea.
The Chelsea I know wouldn't handle hire an inexperienced manager, so maybe there's some sort of plan. So let's see.
Ugh.
Yo, Charlotte, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Thanks for coming on quickly. Just for you to support Prime real quick. Also bring some diversity to this panel. Rap to me about Chelsea.
It's a load of bullshit. Like, let me tell you now, like, I've had enough of this stuff, Let's just talk about the Man City game. I'm sorry. Like, we got what we wanted and they still didn't turn up. It looked like the players weren't playing for Frank. I'm like, why are the players not playing for Frank? Like, what's he done? Like, what is going on? And then I'm getting angry because I'm like, I don't even know what a win is like. I don't actually remember the last time we won. I don't know how to celebrate a goal anymore. I don't know how to do any of this. And I'm like, if a goal happens, am I going to remember how to celebrate? Probably not. It's been that long, I'm just like, I can't. Like, I'm absolutely done, I was like looking for these 260 mil worth of players, and I was looking for them on the pitch, and I think Roman needs some refunds. Like, I think. Like, I'm not saying they need refunds. I think I'm a bit dramatic there, but
Are you being dramatic though? Are you being dramatic?
No, not really. Because none of them actually turned up. Like if it's £260 million we spent, it didn't look like that on players on the pitch. None of those players looked like they were a 260 million period end of, and that's never going to change.
Looked like £2.60. You know what I mean? Some of them needed some buff there, if you ask me.
I was literally just going to see like 26p. I was going to say like 26p's worth.
Find me Mendy's receipt.
Yo, Mr. Tickle, yeah.
Whoa! What are you saying, bro? What we had enough of Mendy already?
No, just find the receipt, return them, bin them, cancel contract. I don't know, do something.
Bro, what about Kepa then? He's better than Kepa.
Do you know what? I don't know if they're both as bad as each other.
No,
I'm really.
You can't be saying them. You can't be saying that, man.
No, I'm sorry. Tell me. Okay, so tell me. The mistakes that we saw from Mendy this weekend, Kepa wouldn't have made. He would. Same level. Thank you. Enough said. Thank you.
I hear that. What I'm going to put out there.
I'm not saying he doesn't do his job. He's an average goalkeeper. Kepa was that bad that he made him look good at the beginning. He's an average goalkeeper, and he's nothing more than that, and he will never be more than that.
But who bought him, Charlotte? Who bought him?
Sorry.
Yeah, not me. Not me. I don't want either of them. Don't come for me, mate. I do not want either of them. No, thank you, sir. Absolutely not. Send them both back. Thank you. I'd like a receipt and a profit on both of them. Absolutely not.
You know that ones there, guys. You know that ones there. You know when you buy something, yeah, and at the receipt it says you got 31 days to return them.
Well, that 31 days.
We can extend it a bit,
That 31 days is lapsed.
No, we've expired that, and I need a refund on both of them. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna be real in it. Yeah, I said it on the channel. I think it was on Bob's channel or mine. I can't remember. And I remember when you lot got him, and I said, just be careful, man, because watch this guy. He's not the best. He ain't really the best. He
Be
has
careful.
his moments. Do you understand what I'm saying? And those moments were starting to show even before this City game. So with the Aston Villa game, so with the Arsenal game, you can just see the mistakes in him. Do you
Be
understand?
careful. Be
Yeah,
careful. You should have given us a warning sign. You should have given us a big warning sign, like
Amber,
not
you
be
know them ones at the
careful.
airport.
Yes, literally. I want one of them on. Like
I told,
I
I
needed
told,
one of them.
I told every Chelsea fan about Mendy.
Yes, Prime, we know this. You've said this quite a few times.
Sorry,
Like,
Brian, can you give me the disclaimer? What did you tell all the Chelsea fans?
That Mendy's an average goalkeeper. He's not that much better than Kepa, and he has a lot of deficiencies.
But so why did you guys buy Mr. Tickle and think everything was going to be like solid, like he was going to be the big rock at the
I
back?
didn't.
And what is it?
I just thought it was going to be better than Kepa. I just
Petr-
thought it was going to be better than
Petr
Kepa.
Petr Cech bought him. It wasn't Frank. Frank wanted to get rid of Kepa and buy All Black.
Just to clarify, Peter Cech has come back from retirement because they're both that bad. You know when Peter Cech has to come out of retirement, you know it's serious.
Charlotte, what position did you play football, Charlotte?
Yes, I did
You
use
play
to.
goalkeeper because it looks like he's a safe pair of hands.
I did actually used to play goalkeeper.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh
genuinely.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. But listen, Charlotte, thank you so much for coming on, making your debut.
Thank you for having me.
On the wrap up, obviously, definitely look to get you on more actually because we've seen you around. Love your knowledge on the game, and it's actually good that
knowledge, Charlotte.
I know the females are breaking the narrative, being confident and speaking about football. We love to see it. So yeah, 100%. So no,
Thank you guys for having me.
Keep the Mendy slander. Keep the Mendy slander.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. Just get me like I need those airplane things, like the orange things. Just like start waving them when you mention Mendy. I don't want any Mendy mentions unless I have like bright orange shit. Yeah, let's do that.
We'll do for now.
Yeah.
Yo, Charlotte, love to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
See you. Guys, man, big up Charlotte, man. Listen, brilliant girl. But guys, Prime, conclude it, bro, because in fact, no, Beeks, let me hear you, man. Man City, man.
Hey, what I'm saying, what I'm saying, Man City.
Just down.
These man are one that we need to watch out for Man City, man. It don't matter what position they're in. They got 2 games in hand, and the way they're building their thing right now is on a silent thing. People are not really trying to watch them like that. I am, because they want their title back as well. So they've conceded 1 goal in like 600 plus minutes with Diaz and Stones at the back. Crazy. Whoever thought Stones will reach heights like that? Do you get me? Obviously, Diaz is doing his thing, guarding, being the gatekeeper in defense and whatnot. You got the likes of De Bruyne starting to hit a bit of form now. You know what De Bruyne is capable of.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna be here and say De Bruyne shit. I think De Bruyne is class, man. He's a great player. Sterling on his day, he's dangerous. It is what it is. Gundogan, wonderful goal and whatnot. City just packed Chelsea, man. 3 goals in 33 minutes with its fucking sponsor shirt number 3 on the shirt. They put Chelsea in a spliff quick. And they just bun them in the zoo real quick, bruv. They said, bonnet, these men are going to get slapped. And that's exactly what happened, man.
Trust me.
Prime is not happy. I know he's not happy.
I know he's not happy.
He really wants to say Lampard out.
Kevin De Bruyne played as a false 9.
They had no striker, bro. How are you going to... listen, that's how much Pep disrespected the team. Really and truly, it should be Sterling playing as false 9. Man said false 9, bro. Go on, G. And he let it run. Do you get me?
But the funny thing is, are you shocked City beat them 3-0?
3-1. I'm shocked.
Oh, yeah, they scored, didn't it? Sorry. Sorry.
It should have been more. It should have been more.
Exactly. And that's exactly what I was going to say. I'm shocked that they kept it to 3. I think City showed them mercy. Let me not lie to you. I think City said,
why do teams do that though? Why don't you look like? Remember when Bayern Munich slapped Barca 8-0? Was it 8-0? Was it 8?
I think it was 8 or 7.
8, yeah. Why do teams take the foot off the gas? Like if I'm playing you at FIFA, yeah, I'm looking to bang 10. Let me not lie to you. On a professional level, you should go out and get goals. As a manager, I'm going for the kill. Like get more.
Mm.
Obviously, for goal difference, this league, you never know what's going to happen. Why do you think they took the back seat off?
I don't know, man. I just think it's a professional thing where they go, allow it, man. Let's not do that. Do you understand what I'm saying? But for me, man, no holds barred, man. We saw what Fergie packed in Wenger during his day at OT, bro. He packed Wenger. He said, "Fuck it, man. Let it rip." Do you understand? So I don't understand this thing of, show mercy and whatnot. Man's not really trying to hear all that crud and all them things there.
Trust me.
It is what it is, man. City got the 3 points, nice and clean. I know Prime's not happy. I know Prime wants to say Lampard out, but he's gonna stick to his guns and say we'll see to the end of the season, bro. Do you get me? I wouldn't blame you if you said Lampard out. There's a lot of men saying Lampard out. Yeah, he's a legend or whatnot, but sometimes you gotta be real with it, innit?
You know what? Stay tuned on the wrap up if you want to find out how I'm feeling. Stay tuned every week.
Man said, stay tuned, bro. I don't blame Prime, bro. I've seen when I was on the timeline yesterday, and I'm seeing man them saying Lampard out, bro. I said, you know what? I don't blame you, bro. He's got the worst win percentage in Chelsea history as a manager.
The worst Chelsea manager in history, bro. The funny thing is, what did they expect? Them man, yeah, certain Chelsea fans, not all of them, were telling me they were going to win the league, yeah. Certain shout out Monster, yeah. Monster was saying pray for our rivals, yeah. Arsenal humbled you, yeah. And then look what's happening. Your manager couldn't catch a bus. Never mind catch a win. Do you know what I mean? Like, your manager is struggling, boy. Do you know what Lampard is right now? You know them ice cream cones when you're younger? And the ice cream man gives you so many scoops. But you got too much scoops and it keeps falling down and you're struggling you keep licking it and you're struggling. That's Lampard right now, boy. He's struggling. He doesn't know where to look or where to do anything. I just think everyone made noise about Ollie, yeah? Everyone made noise about Arteta. Listen, Chelsea Blue Nose darling, man. Come outside, bro. Let's have
you know the media and them, man, are not really gonna make noise about him because number one, he's English. He's a legend at Chelsea. It's just one of them things, unfortunately. But what I will say, yeah, is Prime. I want you to answer this, yeah. I know you saw the lineup and you were happy in it, but don't you have to think to yourself and think, how come the likes of Giroud and them man get dropped, considering the fact that they've been on form? Giroud, who's been banging in goals left, right, and centre. Then you got the likes of ZX, who's starting, who can whip in balls and do his thing, alongside with Chilwell on the other side to whip in them balls for the aerial threat of Giroud, using that advantage and utilising the aerial ability. Are you not a little bit disappointed with the fact that Giroud didn't even get a look in?
Beeks, do you have your coaching license?
Do I have what?
Do you have your coaching license?
No.
Okay, well, you can take our job because it's going to be vacant in a few days.
Man said, do I have a coaching license, Hey, Prime, man, let me know, bruv. Why? I don't know, but I don't know what it is with Lampard, bruv. Did he look at it and think I'm going to do this flamboyant thing and go head-to-head with Pep? Or what is it, bruv? What is it? Is he eating too much?
What's going on, bro?
What's going on up there, bro?
It looked like we set out to plan a counter-attack, but there was no counter-attack. I keep saying Kante is not a lone DM. Stop this nonsense.
Yeah, Prime, can you shed some light on why Kante was left to play DM on his own?
I think that's so silly, bro.
Because people think that because he wins the ball and he intercepts, he's a DM. Well, he's not.
He's box to box, isn't he?
Exactly. So I don't know. That's why I keep saying get a DM and play a pivot. But
this is why
I going for Mason Mount, Prime, because I'm seeing you guys are trying to pop off that good stuff. Man is just flipping, trying to just run in, closing down, and you got Havertz on the bench. What's going on?
I don't even know. I personally don't have a problem with Mason Mount. He's just burnt out. Exactly. I'm tired. Mason Mount is tired. We both need a rest.
Yo, we got someone else. Yo, all the way from Ghana. Listen. Prime, we know you're not feeling well, yeah? Look at the smile.
Man's glowing and that. The skin glowing and that.
Man, having bare excuses, blood. Let's take the licks. Listen, yeah, so what? No lockdown for me, fam.
Make sense of it, bro. Make sense of it. Chelsea 1, City 3. Make sense of it, bro.
Bro, it's as simple as like, obviously I was watching the game on Ghanaian TV and that the commentators here are funny, fam. But but yeah, like obviously, you know it was like I expected City to dominate the ball, which they probably did, because obviously the brain kind of played like false nine or whatever. But Chelsea's problem is, and what Prime is saying is that look, Lampard doesn't just stick to the basics. Doesn't do what he needs to do and have a settled team, a settled 11. So, for example, all the players will come on the pitch and play in different positions, and that's my problem with a lot of managers. They like to think, switch and change. But even in any title race, you should have a solid spine and just rotate maybe 3 or 4 players tops. But every game you seem to do stuff. Maybe time you start in front of Werner and Giroud. It's never consistent. Obviously, Chelsea are not as good as City on the ball. And obviously, Pep's got more of a system, more of a better way of playing. But at the same time, like Prime said, if you could have played on the counter attack, you could have got, Hudson-Odoi, you could have got players running at them from the start. Havertz as well, because Mason Mount doesn't offer much. I've been saying it for a long time, but Chelsea fans are telling me he's the glue, he's the linchpin. But even the Ghana commentators are violating him, fam. They're talking their local language and that, for them to get off the pitch.
Do you know what Mason Mount is? You know what Mason Mount is, yeah? Mason Mount is like, you know when you're out with the man them, yeah. And then one of the elders, you see his little bro on the street, and you just chop knuckle with him. You're like, yeah. He's one of the younger ones, isn't it? You just allow him. You know what I mean? That's what Mason Mount.
These men are violating, blood. These men are.
But it's true, man. Because look, man's sitting here. Look, I was chilling like, you know about the African Fanta, bro. I was chilling, drinking.
No ice.
No, I had ice. I just thought the lips was serious, bro. Like, but it's what you expect because Chelsea have struggled against the top teams this season. And they have that cutting edge, and you need that spark to beat the top team. That would be an Arsenal, that would be Liverpool, that would be nobody. And obviously, the Kantim, the low DM, I've been saying it for a long time. I was arguing with my boys in the group chat. And I was telling them, look, Kante's box-to-box central midfielder. When I was going to watch him against West Ham, Matic was the sitting, and Kante used to be the one that does the up and down. Everyone thinks it's a FIFA, so you can put people wherever they want. All of that, man.
Pastor Benji. Before we move on to Leicester and friends, what is your 2 cents on the great win of Southampton tonight that pushes them up the table?
Bro, I told you already. This is why Mike probably deactivated Twitter and that, because I told him what's a Wijnaldum? Like when you start putting the spotlight on these players and that, you see exactly what I'm talking about. What is the Wijnaldum today? Spinning around in circles, passing sideways, doing a whole load of crap. Like this nowadays in football, we accept mediocrity, basic central midfielders that can't attack, can't defend, just run around because they've got 3 lungs, bro. Like this is football. This is not the athletics. I think I was in the barber shop today as well, and they were getting onto the Wijnaldum, fam. That guy. Obviously, when you go to an African barber shop, you know that look, if you're not good, you're in for a hard time, bro. And he's supposed to be the attacking midfielder, but he just does nothing, man. But in terms of Liverpool, you respect it. They don't have any centre backs. But my thing is like, why a club of that size and club of that stature, how can you not have any under 23 centre backs? How can you not have any youth centre backs that are coming through? How can you not have any youth players that are not coming through? A lot of people are not talking about this, and I don't know why. Because Manchester United, if we have injuries, we can bring in Tender and Mengi. We can bring in a few of our under 23s, but Liverpool, for a club of that stature and for a club of that size, you can't tell me you don't have one centre back in the youth team that you can bring in. But as they will say, in Jurgen we trust. But I don't see why they can't just bring in a young player. And I'll be real, if I'm a young boy sitting on the bench thinking, rah, why am I not playing? Like, why am I not getting the chance to come on and showcase my talent and be there? It's like you're working at a workplace and there's a job for promotion. You've been there for years. Like, some of these kids have been there for 10 years old. You've been there for years, and then they bring in someone else just to do your job. But you deserve that chance. You deserve the opportunity to play. And obviously, a lot of those young, so why am I even here? Because Klopp's kind of taking the piss out of them. No one's talking about that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, Benji, you know what? Yeah, can I say, why is your internet in Ghana better than your internet back home? Beeks, I
Man said internet back home is better.
I'm in the presidential street. You get me? So
is that how it is? Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm in that AC.
Where's the Jesus piece?
Huh?
Where's your Jesus piece?
I can't find it. Somewhere on the floor, somewhere. I can't find the store.
On the floor, you know. Is that where you're keeping Jesus?
I was about to sleep in it, but then I realized that you might have doing a show. But obviously, I couldn't jump on because my data's not gonna last for that long. So.
Yo, listen, shout out GNA TV, man. Big up for supporting. Listen, the thing about Mike, you know, look, Mr. Mike.
Yeah, before I go, yeah, hey, look, Mr. Mike, man, someone clip it and send this to this guy, man. They're telling this guy you're coming on crowd for weeks, bro. Jumping on every podcast like your name's flipping Gary Neville, bro. You're coming talking about Liverpool. We're gonna win the league. We're dominant. We got this. We got that. What did I tell you about your defense? What did I tell you about your midfield? What did I tell you about your attack? Your team needs refreshing. You need the anointing oil to take your team to another level.
That's the anointing oil, you know.
You're slacking. I'm telling you, that team needs refreshment. Thiago as well. I listen, bro. Obviously, his man told me he's world class tonight. He's a class footballer, but bruv.
Can he do it on a Monday night away to Southampton? No.
You know, bruv, when the thing is with Germany, it's not like most of the teams don't play with high energy like that. Southampton have high energy. So you got a man like Ward Prowse batting at his heel. He's probably thinking, who's this little rat running close to me in that fam? He probably thought, you know how he thinks he has bare time to turn and fit balls around the corner. Nah, G, this is the Premier League, bro. Man like Romeo and Ward Prowse, fam. Just running the clock.
You're right though. Beeks, I'm sure we said this, that like players that come from the Bundesliga that are good will struggle when they come over because everyone's saying like, oh, Thiago's this year, Thiago's this year. Yeah, cool. Like, he is a great player. He was the best midfielder in Europe last season, yeah. But when you come to the Premier League, yeah, people like Ward Prowse will look at you and be like, let's see how good you are today. Do you know what I mean? These men, I call them anti-football because they will just run Duracell battery settings. Just run and run and run. You think you're turning, you turn left, I'm there. Turn right, I'm there. Take it back, I'm there. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? My man Thiago should have been sent off. But anyway, we don't want any more Liverpool tears, man. Seriously. But listen, Benji, now that you're here, before you go, yeah, we need to talk about obviously. Before you go, man. We need to hear about
this show on like what? I started this show on like 6 gig of data, yeah, and it's started to go down rapidly, fam.
Cool G, cut, just there.
Oh, no, it's cool, but you know that countdown show, yeah. Or when so my last question, fam.
Guys, football latest with a question or a statement here. Jurgen Klopp, what Andre Manana did with Sadio Mane tonight, I'm not sure that's okay. MUFC have had more penalties in 2 years than me in 5 years and a half, but no excuses for me today. He's rattled. Listen, Bruno Fernandes lives rent-free in Klopp's head. Look at that. Rattled. Listen, Beeks, man, make sense of that comment, man. In fact, football latest, big up to you, man. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Beeks, make sense of this, man. Make sense of it.
Shout out to football latest. Man, you don't have to mention our name, man. We're just in the race for top 4, boy. And I see a lot of people doing some flipping analysis on how many penalties Man United have won over the past few years. I see Richard Keys on them man over there. Them sexual
What did they
predators.
say? What did they say?
So like, you know, Rashford and Martial, you can sneeze on them and they'll fall down. You don't need to do a little bit of investigation on these players. I'm looking at them, I'm thinking, bro, you're the same people that got sacked for being sexist and them things there. Yeah, you need to be careful with how you're speaking, rude boy, man. Can't be coming around here like that and talking all that crud. You understand what I'm saying? If Man United are winning penalties, that's because of other opponents who are giving us these penalties, handballs and whatnot. Yes, okay, some of them are questionable, but game's the game. Football, the game's mine. Hold tight, see biz. Do you get me? So when you're out here and you're doing all that crud and you're talking the most, it just goes to show that, yeah, United are doing something right. And they don't want to see us rise to the top again, man. They're fearful of that. Do you understand? And that's what Jurgen Klopp's come out and done today, man. He got to his head and he's realized, shit, hold on. I've got Man United right behind me and they're going to win their game in hand and they go above. And they're talking about penalties, trying to get in the referee's mind. It ain't going to work, G. The reason why we get them penalties because you motherfuckers keep fouling us.
Stop kicking us in the box, man. What's wrong
like
with you?
I said, I'm hoping for that Anfield 1-0 win, 92nd minute penalty, Bruno Fernandes at the Coppin. That's what I want.
Bro, you know
let me say this last thing. Can you not hear me?
Yeah.
Well, let me say this last thing before I go. Obviously, a lot of people don't understand that. Man United also have players that are quite fast and tricky as well. So it's like if you put a player like Rashford, Martial, they're running at top speed. Like the way these guys run is like how people drive in Africa, man. They have that pace, and they're just doing a madness. Like so, obviously, if you stick out your legs, it's like, bro. Gary Neville said it time ago on Sky Sports. I don't know why people are crying. He said it like, why wouldn't you, as a top athlete, try and cheat a little bit, and bend the rules, or dive, or get away to make your team win? At the end of the day, if your team wins, no one cares. If you only care when it's when it's against your team.
Right.
Yeah, but this is what it is, man. But guys, Bob's, Beaks, and Prime will talk in a group chat and that. Let me go.
Many blessings, Pastor. Many blessings.
Save me some Fanta still, man. Enjoy.
Don't bring that rice back. Bring the Fanta.
I got you. Taylor.
Okay, cool. All right, let's pass up. Yo, Prime, man. You want to put your 2 cents on it?
Yeah, it is what it is with Chelsea. Liverpool's going to be a big game.
I said it is what it is at Chelsea. I don't know.
It is what it is.
Listen, I just want to say Lampard out, but I can't.
The thing is, we're gonna have another. What's the right word? Boost in form, and we will get top 4. But my thing is he going to? How long is this bad run of form going to last before he potentially gets sacked? I don't know.
You guys have sacked. The thing is, I know we'll go back to Chelsea here, but you guys have sacked players for less. So sacked coaches for less. Ancelotti finished second, yeah, and you sacked him, didn't you?
Yeah, very true. And if he wants to do this, if we want to do this rebuild thing, I'm cool with that. Play the youth and stuff like that and grow. I'm cool with all that. But
Brian, what's your thoughts on Klopp? What's your thoughts on this? Football Latest, shout out to you again. Jurgen Klopp, what Andrew Mana did with Sadio Mane tonight, I'm not sure that, MUFC have had more penalties in 2 years. What's that about, Prime?
He's salty and he's complaining. What's funny is when Jose does that, or Lampard or whatever, and you're the manager does it, they're complaining and they're whining. Pep does it, he's complaining and whining, but because Klopp does it, and the whole thing about Liverpool and whatever, that's not going to get mentioned.
So see, do you think he's rattled? I know we say this, they're rattled, Jay, but Beeks, yeah, Prime, hear me, yeah. He has mentioned Man United now after losing, and he's not just mentioning Man United. He's comparing the penalty stat or whatever it is. Yeah, that to me, that's probably one of the worst form of deflection. Talking about your rivals when you've just lost. Do you know what I mean? Because for me, yeah, if that was me, I'm thinking, okay, we've lost. Let me take the blame, take the pressure off the players. Do you know what I mean? But he's came out combative, saying Man United had this, blah, blah. There's a certain other manager at Liverpool, Rafa Benitez, that tried to come up with stats, and we all know how that worked out. Beats, man, what are you thinking?
Look, Klopp can say what Klopp has to say, you know. Like I said before, when a manager comes out and says that he knows that pressure's on him, his stomach is in his ringer at the moment. It's bubbling, it's oozing, and he doesn't like it at the moment. Look, at the end of the day, to use United's name like that, it just goes to show how far we've come. He wouldn't really be talking to us like that. He wouldn't even mention us if he was where Arsenal was sitting. Do you understand what I'm saying? But we are, closing the gap, and he doesn't like that. So it is what it is. What can we do? What can he say? He can carry on saying what he has to say, but we'll see where each team finishes at the end of the season. And like I said, I still believe that Liverpool are strong. He's got nothing to worry about. Why is he crying? He was crying with the broadcasters, with BT and them, man, for no reason. Now he wants to be crying about United winning penalties. Brother, you're the champions. Can't be using them type of excuses, man. When you're coming in, you've got to come correct, rude boy. Accept the L that you took today and keep it moving, bro. Do you understand? Your boy over there was crying on his knees for the fact that he beat you. You're out here mentioning Man United. What's Man United got to do with it today, bro?
This isn't the first time they've got shook. Liverpool and Klopp have been shook since Van Dijk got injured.
Yeah.
That's a good shot.
But the thing is, like, hindsight, you can't see injuries yet. Listen, you can't see injuries. Obviously, injuries are going to happen. It's unlucky. Big up Sentiment FC. But, like, for him to talk like the way he's talking, to me, I'm thinking, nah, bro, like, you're done. Your mind's not in it here. You're thinking, Man United. Why is Man United your first thought after losing to Southampton? Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, why is it your first thought? He's rattled. I think he's rattled. And I think now there's two things that's going to happen now. They either go on this massive run of winning games, putting everyone to the sword, or they're going to keep struggling. What is it for you guys? Which one do you think is going to happen?
I'm not going to lie to you, man. I feel like they're going to struggle a bit. I feel like,
Why?
I'm just looking at them. It's not even about their morale and whatnot. Yeah, I'm just looking at them and I'm thinking, bruv. But I think they still got the likes of Chelsea and Spurs to play. I think they got to play Spurs again. They got to play us. They got to play Chelsea. These teams are going to come thick and fast. They're not going to know what's hit them, and then Champions League is going to return somehow. Honestly, I just feel like they probably need a bounce back, and obviously I wouldn't want them to have that bounce back against United, but it probably will happen. Do you understand? Like I said, if the biggest game is Burnley for us, if we can beat Burnley and go to Anfield with a draw, then so be it. But I just feel like their run it's going to be daunting, man. It's a little bit worried. If I was a Liverpool fan right now, like I said, you are the strongest. You are the champions. But I believe that you guys need to be very, very careful right now, man, because you don't want United putting pressure on your neck, breathing down on your necks with some dragon breath out here, man. I've always wanted this, man. I wanted this. I want this Liverpool Man United title race. You get me? No one else. Bun City, Bun Chelsea, Bun all of you, man. You man can focus on something else.
Beach, what about this one? Klopp trying to play games with Ole, Shout, Tabora. All managers does it in a title race anyways. Man United should play every game like a cup final, and let's be humble. Klopp system has been found out, though. Prime.
You can't do that. You can't do mind games when, for the past year or two, I've been told, the whole world has been told, this is the best Premier League team of all time. And Liverpool played United last season and they did a combined 11. And no United player made it in.
Yeah. I remember that, and that really helped.
If this is the greatest team of all time, I don't care. United are top. What was it? If you play Burnley, it could be like a point or 3 or whatever, maybe. I expect Liverpool to still win the league. Bobs, it doesn't matter. Liverpool should still win the league.
Bro, that's the funny thing, though. This is it. The way they were making noise, I got told Liverpool were going to win the quadruple last season. They won the league. I got told Liverpool got Jota, they got Thiago. They were going to dominate and win the league. Wagwan, what's going on? I can only go by facts. Yeah, my opinion doesn't matter, but I'm looking at the league table, and my opinion's starting to become a bit valid. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Listen, as Beats says, it can go either way, but Beats thinks it's gonna go the way where they start dropping points. Prime man, what do you think?
They've never won a title in a title race before. The Premier League, I should say, title race before. So,
Prime, say that again. They've never won a title.
they've never won the Premier League, because Liverpool fans always want to say Premier League. You've never won a Premier League during a title race before.
True, because they in the first challenge that they properly had, they've got beat to it, yeah, and then the second time last season it was clear. So I think this is what I said, mentality. I think they're gonna feel it now. They're feeling the heat. Yo, Beeks Prime from Vibes FC, big up, man. Thanks for commenting, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. The PE teacher has Klopp rattled. I hope we get 2 penalties in normal time at Anfield and then get another one after the referee blows his full time. All right, if that happens, yeah, I'll be screaming. Listen,
I don't even want that. I don't even. Brother, big up Vibes FC. I just want 0-0, 93rd or 92nd minute. Trent takes out Martial. Bruno Fernandes steps up, does a little hop, shimmy, boom, bottom corner. We celebrate, and that's it, man. That's what I want.
I actually, do you know what though? If they're injuries, I mean, it's the 4th now, yeah, and it's like 13 days till we play them, yeah. And if none of their players come back from injury, bro, Rashford, Cavani, Martial running at Jordan Henderson and Fabinho at centre back. Come on,
is Cavani gonna be back from there? Yeah,
I think Cavani is back for that game.
He missed Aston Villa. So he'll miss tomorrow's game against City.
Yeah, and then he'll miss Burnley's game.
Not even that, he'll miss Watford.
Well, there you go. So there you go. So he's back. So that means he'll probably get some minutes in the Burnley game, just to make him a bit sharp, you know. Here's another comment. I have always told Liverpool fans that besides your first 11, that squad has no backbone. Look at Fergus United bench with like they don't have 2. Yup. Listen. 100% agree with you. Beeks Prime, what do you think about that comment?
Liverpool don't have a world-class defender.
Fit or just don't have a world-class defender, full stop?
Full stop.
Ooh.
Prime, you're saying Van Dijk ain't world-class?
Not my definition of world-class, no.
I think he's the best. I think he's the best out of bad bunch.
And even then, 2020, Maguire had a better year as a centre-back. Individually, based on their stats and everything.
Prime. We're gonna have that. I might have to Stone Cold Stunner you or something like that. What's going on with you? I said Maguire had a better year than Van Dijk.
Do you what's individual like stats wise? Because on the
even Bob couldn't even get his words out, bruv. That's how much. Bro,
because like.
Nothing really separating them. In 2020, Liverpool have, I think, 1 or 2 more points.
Prime. I'm not gonna lie to you, my brother. I'm not gonna lie to you, G. I know you like Maguire and that, but we can't let this run, G.
I'm not saying Maguire's world class. He's not.
So
okay. Van Dijk's world class, bro.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Say less. Name a world class defender right now.
Sergio Ramos.
So you're telling me right now, Sergio Ramos is better than Van Dijk.
I'm taking Ramos all day.
I'm with him, Beats. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking Ramos over Van Dijk. You know.
All right, say less. Ramos is one to argue. Yeah, cool. Anyone else?
And okay, let's make it more close to home. In the league right now.
All right, say less. In the league right now, who's better than Van Dijk?
No one, but that doesn't mean anything.
Thiago Silva.
It does. Okay.
Thiago Silva, but I thought you meant from last season.
Okay, from last season. Okay, if we're saying last season, then I'm going to struggle to argue because
listen, in the past 2-3 seasons, yeah, consistently, there's no one other than Ramos that if you want to put in there, there's no one that's done it consistently like Van Dijk.
Cool, but we don't have world class defenders anymore. Not really. Thiago Silva's aging, Ramos is aging.
That's not Van Dijk's fault.
No, I know. He's quality, but he's just the best of the bad bunch.
See,
I wouldn't say that,
I
bro.
wouldn't call. See, the thing is, I'm split here. I wouldn't call Van Dijk world class, not because I'm a Man U fan, but I just think what we call world class now, the definition of it has been diluted so much. You know, when I think of world class defenders, yeah, I think shout out Winter Surfer. I think John Terry, Rio Ferdinand, Vidic.
Bob, that man did it consistently, and that's understandable.
Yeah.
And I know you're aiming at that, yeah. But what I'm saying, yeah, is cool. That man did it in their time. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's fair. We will never know how it was if Van Dijk could have laced up their boots and do it in their time as well. What I'm saying though is that in the past 3 to 4 seasons, Van Dijk has been consistently good to the extent that Liverpool did back-to-back Champions League finals and won one of them and went on to win the Premier League as well the following year. Now, if that's not consistency, then I don't know then. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, I get what Prime's saying in terms of there isn't a lot of world-class centre-backs. However, that's when I highlight that point that it's not Van Dijk's fault. It's not. Because closer to him, you got the likes of Laporte, and Laporte isn't even world class.
Laporte's not world class.
Laporte is a great defender, but he ain't world class. Do you get me? There's not a lot of world class centre backs. I totally understand that, but bro, if we're gonna be real with it, yeah, Van Dijk is the best right now. You can't say he's the best of a bad bunch in the world because I'm telling you, there are quality defenders out there, innit? Do you understand what I'm saying? It just takes a matter of one defender to come out and make man and put the sword to Van Dijk. That's all it takes. Then we can have this discussion a bit more in detail. But I'm just saying on a consistent basis, because when it comes to world class, you got to do it consistently. You got to do it internationally as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? You got to do it in the league, domestically. I get that. I get all of that. Do you understand? But it's just one of them things. I think I agree with you, man. World class gets used way too much. Like, allow it, dead up. But I just feel like Van Dijk is, it is what it is. What's my man saying?
Featly, how you doing, Stephen? Hi guys, shots are being fired over this title race between United and Liverpool. Feel free to join my Liver Awareness Security show to want to help out the video. Like and subscribe. Yeah, shout out Stephen, man. Big up to him. Happy New Year.
Bro. Happy New Year, G.
Listen, Winter Surfer, the problem with Van Dijk is that no one else is stepping up to compete.
And this is what I said, though. I said that, G. I said that, but I'm saying that it's not Van Dijk's fault.
No.
There's no one else stepping up to him. So it's like this, yeah. If someone goes to you, like the Bruno Fernandes thing, yeah. But Bruno's doing it in the Portuguese league. A man has to beat what's in front of him, regardless. And
exactly.
Just to add more spice to that, Bruno's still doing Portuguese numbers in the Premier League. So, man, them that want to argue on that one, feel free to argue with yourself on the comments. Get me?
Or argue your nan or your stepdad. Yo, last comment before we wrap up. Klopp is a world-class manager, no doubt about it. Because of him, this board and these squads cost them, consisting of Milner, Ox, and Shaqiri, one thing. However, the first 11 has burnt out. They need to buy. This is the thing, yeah, and this is the last thing. And I want you, Beeks and Prime, to get your 2 cents in it. When you win a league, right, you have to top up the squad. You need to refresh it. You need to. Fergie used to do it all the time. Chelsea done it. You went and bought the best players out there because you had to defend your title. It's all right to win the league, but you have to defend it. And I just think Jota and Thiago wasn't enough. Because I think
go on.
No, I just think that obviously hindsight, injuries and stuff. But if you pack your teams with quality depth, then it shouldn't be a problem. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I hear you.
What's your 2 cents on it, man? Before we wrap up in it.
No, I'm just gonna say this, yeah. You know, I agree with you when you said like when you win the league, you got to top up, innit? And the thing is, I don't think a lot of people will realize what Fergie was such a master of was he wouldn't if he brought internationally, if he went out and brought, he'd make sure like you know it was good enough because we've seen the likes of Bebe he brought, and you're like, bro, what the fuck is this? Jemba, you know, the likes of these man. Do you understand what I'm saying? Notice that it doesn't really work well in his favor when he goes outside of the league. But what Fergie was class of doing, because you couldn't say no to Fergie, he would buy within the league. Do you get what I'm saying? So he would look for like your Berbatovs and whatnot. Do you understand what I'm saying? He'll look for your Rio Ferdinands, and you'll go, yeah, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use him. I'm going to use him, and utilize that. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was so good at. And I think that's what Klopp has tried to do in the likes of Jota. I think Jota was a really good signing. I still think he's still a good signing. I feel like I do agree with you. Maybe they do need a bit more. And for me, when I say they need a bit more in terms of defensively, because you still needed another centre back. Relying on Van Dijk like that is just a bit long, but you know it is what it is. But yeah, I just feel like recruitment on Liverpool's side this window, they should have done a bit more. But how can we even be talking? How can the United fan be talking when these times we were struggling to even negotiate with Sancho? Big up Sentiment FC. I hear you, bro. Make sure you subscribe to our channel as well, man. Come on, bro.
Yo, Prime, man. Last 2 cents on it before we wrap up.
You're in a title race. Let's go win the league. It's back and forth between Liverpool and United, yeah? My team's not in, I don't care. Let's go win the league.
Who do you want to win the league now?
You want to win the league, Prime?
I don't care because you're both going to get gassed up anyway, so just win the league.
No, I'm not even getting gas, bro.
I think this is the most aggressive I've heard Prime, you know.
Yeah, big boy thing, bro. You know what it is? It's the like that for me. The sigh really, it hurts. It resonates.
We have to play Morecambe at the weekend. We'll have to play Morecambe in the FA Cup at the weekend. We're losing 2-0.
Do you think so?
Nah, G.
Yeah. I spent like, what was it, an hour on Twitter talking with he's not a fan of Morecambe, but he supports some team in League 2 or whatever. And Morecambe's current manager is his old manager, so he was just telling me about them and stuff. And yeah, we're losing 2-0.
Yo, listen, on that note, guys, listen, thanks everyone for tuning in. First episode of the wrap up in 2021. It's all smiles. I'm going to leave it with this comment. Can we laugh at Liverpool? Listen, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in and commenting and engaging. The description of everyone's channel, Beaks Corner, Prime Time, all their YouTube and their socials is in the description. Please check out and subscribe to them. Peace and love to you all, guys. Listen, have a great week, okay? Peace and love to you. Take care, everyone.